What's up, everybody? It's the Common Sense Investor coming at you with another video. In this video, we're going to talk about the postcards, the settlement, what you should be doing next, what you should be looking for. Okay? Now, tomorrow, actually today, is the deadline for you to object. If you have not objected yet, then you have until around 3 o'clock this evening to email your objection in. Postcards. I've got one. That's all you were supposed to get. Some of y'all got 3, some of y'all got 6, some of you got 5. All right. Shareholders were to get one postcard. All right, representing all of their shares. They fucked up and they sent them to multiple people. Got multiple postcards. Multiple people didn't get nothing. So what do we do about it? Well, I'll tell you what I've done with ChatGPT here. As you can see, I'm going to give you a few PDFs to read, and then you will answer my questions, okay? And she says, okay. So I give her the document, which is the PDF. And she tells me, the document you provide is a letter from Vice Chancellor Morgan T. Zern and the Court of Chancery of the State of Delaware, dated April 27, 2023. And she goes on to talk about what the judge said. Okay, then I give her the second document, and she reads it. She comes back, and she tells me, the document you provided is a letter dated April 27th, dated to the Vice Chancellor, where they're crying about the money that it's going to cost to send the postcards. And I give them the next PDF to read, and it's a document you prepared. The document you provided is a letter from the Vice Chancellor Morgan T. Zern of the Court of Delaware, dated April 28th, and it says mail the damn postcards like I told you. Then I put this PDF in, which all comes from the court docket. All right, here's the list. This is my Ask PDF database of all the documents that I've turned into PDFs that I can upload to ChatGPT. So after I put that document in, it read it, it came back, and it said, this is the proposed scheduling order that AMC has put forward. And I put the next, then I start asking questions. Okay, does the judge want to send postcards? They check it again. They said, yes, the judge wants to send postcards according to the proposed settlement order. The notice administrator is instructed to mail a postcard notice to all record holders of AMC common stock. All right, and she goes on. The information is found on page 7 and 8 of the document. And the defendants don't want to send the postcards? Question mark. She answers back, that is correct. The defendant in this case has expressed that they believe mailing postcards, approximately 3.8 million beneficial owners, about $1.7 million. When did the judge first tell them to mail the postcards, and how long do they have to mail them? She checked the docket. She read it. She said the judge first expressed they need the postcard notice in a letter dated April 28th, according to the proposed schedule of the letter. The postcard notice should be initiated promptly, and postcards should generally be delivered by April 24, 2023. Acceptance of this schedule constitutes a representation that postcards can be expected to be delivered on April 24. This information is found on page 4 of the document. Then I tell Jenny, I need to write a letter to the judge in this manner and inform her that AMC, the defendant, did not mail out postcards to every shareholder. Many shareholders complain of getting upwards of 6 postcards, while other shareholders are saying they did not receive a single notification from the defendant. Some express they have received only an email stating they can see information about the settlement. If they insisted on a postcard, one would be mailed to them. Isn't this what AMC said? They read the document, and Jenny says, yes, you are correct. The defendants, AMC, proposed multiple electronic methods of notice and argued that mailing postcards to approximately 3.8 million people would cost about $1.7 million, and it wasn't practical. All right. Here's the draft of the letter. And she wrote me a letter, and it wasn't what I was wanting. And I said, well, can you incorporate this in the letter? And she said, okay. And she did. And I said, well, what about this? As the court, in their wisdom, predicted, many shareholders are not on social media, therefore postcards were going to be their only source of information about the lawsuit. She said, okay, and she put that in the letter for me. And we went on down. And I said, this uneven distribution of notices is not only unfair and a waste of money, the defendants claim they were worried about. And she said, I can add that. She did. All right. And then I said, make this first sentence of the paragraph, your decision to require postcard notification was indeed spot on. And she makes the correction. And I asked her to put this in there, and she did. And in the end, I get a letter right here. This is what ChatGPT wrote and told me. This is what I need to write the judge. All right, after I give it all the facts of the case. It says, Dear Vice Chancellor Zern, I am writing to express my deep concern regarding the apparent noncompliance with your instructions by AMC, the defendant in the above-mentioned case. On April 28th, 2023, you instructed AMC to notify all shareholders through mail. Despite the clear directive, it appears that AMC has blatantly disregarded your orders. Your wisdom to require postcard notification was indeed spot on, as it has proven to be a vital source of information for shareholders who are not active on social media. However, numerous shareholders have reported receiving multiple postcards while a significant number have not received any. This uneven distribution of notice is not only unfair, but also represents a waste of resources that AMC claimed to be concerned about preserving. As a YouTube personality with thousands of daily views, I received dozens of letters, messages, and Twitter DMs from shareholders around the country and the world expressing their concerns about the lawsuit. One such shareholder expressed that she had no idea about a lawsuit involving her investment until she received a postcard detailing the case. Without the postcard, she would not have known about the lawsuit and settlement. This led her to seek out more information on social media, where she found my channel. However, there is a troubling inconsistency that the court should be aware of. While AMC expressed concerns about the expense of sending out postcard notifications, many shareholders are complaining of receiving multiple postcard notifications, suggesting a potential misuse of resources. Meanwhile, many others report not receiving a postcard at all. This apparent disregard for your instructions is deeply troubling. It not only undermines the authority of the court, but also threatens the scheduling settlement hearing date on June 29th and 30th. As you rightfully feared, the failure to promptly initiate the postcard notification process has now jeopardized the timely delivery of notices and consequently the settlement hearing dates. I urge you to address this issue. It is critical that the defendants be held accountable for their failure to comply with your instructions and that appropriate measures be taken to rectify this situation. All shareholders deserve to be adequately and fairly informed about the settlement. Thank you for your attention in this matter. I have faith in your commitment to justice and fair proceedings. Sincerely, Bubby Gunner, a.k.a. the Common Sense Investor. That's the letter that I'll be filing tomorrow around lunchtime, all right, to let the judge know. Some people's gotten more than one. Some people haven't got anything. Some people get an email that Tony DeNaro says that the judge okayed and she didn't. That was AMC filing that as a proposal. And she said, no, send the postcards. And they didn't do it. And now I'm going to address it in this letter that ChatGPT helped me write. All right, now if anybody has any questions for me, y'all see my email address right there. And with that, this is going out tomorrow, and we'll be on top of it. I got a couple more things I want to talk to y'all about. I'll talk to you in the next video. Love y'all. Be blessed, and I'll see you then.